Hello everyone, my name is Legend and today is the first presentation of the chemical engineering project about the researching progress. However, for some private reason, our group have not been in Coca-Cola at this time. Therefore, we have the video to replay for our presentation on the lesson. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Hi, my name is Ngọc Nguyen and my partners are Liu Chen and Lê Chen. Today we will present about our researching progress about behind SAMI turning handling. The goals of this project is through the theories and laboratory experiments simulating the process of turning handling of the Bian Sami mine. This simulation will involve the Bian Sami's water samples obtained from the instructors, and the results will be analyzed before presented. Moreover, in this project, we will also calculating the related value of the turning handling progress, namely the size of the settling pool, the constant filtration pressure, and so on. If possible, a comparison between different steps and values will be comprised. The goals stated above are just temporary and might be changed or added in the future.
Hello everyone, my name is Lutron and I'm gonna talk about the theory research process of our group. So as you can see on the slide, my group has been done 50% of the theory research. And so about what have been researched, as you can see our group doing the topic about turning handling. So we have already find the definition of turning, like what is turning, and in what substance they are turning present. We have also finding out floculating and coagulating, and we learn about flocculant and coagulant. Actually, it's not quite hard because we had already studied them in mechanical operation before, but it's always good like to have some review on this. And also we have made a complete plan and timetable for the laboratory work, and I will talk about the timetable later. So the other step that we are led to do is the laboratory work. We have not gone to the lab yet, and we will try to go to it as soon as possible so that we can get the final value and calculation. And based on the theory that we have found, we will try to find the general working rules of flocculant, and we will see if the theory and the practical work they have some difference between them, and as well as comparing the other flocculant together. So this is our timetable. Actually, this is just a temporary timetable and it can be changed, but we have already, if there's nothing like interfere, so this is our final timetable. So as you can see, we have this one is for this yellow line is for our teamwork and theory, and we also spend some time with this green line for the report, and this green line is for poster and presentation. We also spend about like from 23 of February to 23 of March is 1 month for like doing lab work, and other part of plan from 30 of March and 6 of April, so that we can focus on the lab, and we have a part of plan here. So if there's something wrong with the first lab, we can like have some time to change it and finish our report. And also we spend like from the winter holiday, we start writing the final report. We hope that we have enough time, but maybe we have enough information and theory research so that we can do the final report here, and it will end on the 13th of April, and before the final seminar on 20th of April. So yeah, the timetable this can be changed, but well, I hope that we can follow it, and so if everything goes just as planned, so we can finish the work on time.
Hello everyone, my name is Legend. I continue to present the laboratory work for our group project. As you can see, we have almost done until 90% for the project plan of our group. On the screen is a simple process for the wastewater treatment that we have planned after we research the information from the material of Pihasami company. The wastewater will come to the coagulation and flocculation step. After that, water and sludge contain the tailing will be separated. The water will undergo the final settling to form the clean water. Because the main purpose of this project is that handling the tailing water, therefore we will focus on the coagulation and flocculation step. On this step, we will check and evaluate some values and compare it with the many different chemicals as a flocculant or coagulant. Next, we will go to the preparation of our group for the laboratory work. As you can see on the screen, in this part we have just done 50% for our group work. It includes temporary chemical lists and the values that we plan to measure on the project. There are 4 flocculants that we use to checking for the sample. First of all, look at NACO 99N1. It is the product from National Aluminum Company. After we researched the information and discussed with Pihasami company, we decided to use NACO 99N1 as the main flocculant on our project. Because the main component of NACO 99N1 is aluminum, which is known as the compound have the very efficient for the coagulation and the flocculation process. Besides that, Pihasami company also use NACO 99N1 as the main flocculant for their wastewater treatment system. With other from NACO products, we confuse to use NACO 271 because it can increase the settling rate of the substance. Other popular flocculant is Magnafloc and Phenobond. We also use it for checking the sample. Of each flocculant, there are 3 values that we plan to measure. Is it the velocity of the settling, the pH for suitable for the settling, and the final volume for the fresh water. And each of the flocculant we will check at least 3 times and check the average values. After all of the values is ready for the flocculants, we will evaluate and compare the values between the flocculant together, and after that we will give the final result that which the flocculant is suitable for our group sample and report it.
So now I'm gonna talk about the risk assessment plan of our group. So as you know, in the process of doing a plan, you may incur some risks, some unpredictable problem, and so it's always good to have a backup plan so that if anything happens, you always find some way to deal with it. So now you can look on your left hand, you can see a risk list that we list a problem that may occur, and on the right hand is our way to deal with it. So the first risk is that flocculant are not suitable or do not work. So it means that when we put the flocculant into the water and telling the solid, they do not settle for some reason. And so our solution for that is that we change flocculant. So there are many flocculant here in the process lab, so it might not be so difficult to find replacement. Or we can miss some error in condition and controlling, like we cannot meet the desired pH value, we do not have the right amount of flocculant. So if there error happen, so we have to identify the error and we change the value. But the phone values will be included in the report so that we can see that in what point we are wrong, and so it's good like to see what had we made mistake in. So there's another risk that information about the chemical cannot be found, and we have already met this risk because there are some flocculant there are quite information about them are quite rare on the internet. So we had to try searching different sources, go to the library for example, or doing some research in another language, and if we still can find information about it, we may ask the instructor for help. One another risk is that we cannot finish the experiment on time, and so the only way to deal with it is that we change plan and adjust the deadline, and we hope that we will do not incur this problem because time is short, so that's it. So that is the end of our risk assessment section. And if there are any unpredictable issues happen in the process of doing laboratory, so maybe we will contact P. Hasami and paying a visit to learn more.
Thank you for your attention.